Thank you for deciding to join me on this creative journey and spiritual journey. My name is Idania. I like to paint. I like to share my daily life. And then I also like to share what my daily and things that inspire me, or how I create a portal to create, or even just be. I have, I didn't come up with a perfect childhood or a perfect life, so it's a lot of tools that help me stay sane in this world that seemed to always be dark for me, but now it's like almost there's a light that grows in the dark, and it sounds cheesy, but it's truly true. And I'm grateful to be sharing that with some of you. And yes, I just wanted to say thank you so much. This week I realized in the last 2 weeks that resting is being productive. Taking a look around where you're at and fully taking a deep breath and noticing just being here. I saw this quote that said, "You are what you were praying for before." And 3 years ago I was living in my car, so the fact that I have this space to paint and live and have a bed and have a restroom, that's so everything's convenient. It makes me see things so differently. Like, you have what you once prayed for. Or if you're in the moments right now where you are at a place where it's not really ideal, but you are grateful and you're feeling that energy. Some say so you can vibe out of where you're at physically, because everything happens spiritually first. It happens somewhere in the quantum field first, right? I feel like that's happened to me. And while I was living in the car, I remember that my perspective with living in the car was so different. I had family members even stop talking to me because they were so, I guess, embarrassed. Whereas my perspective was, oh, I'm so young. I'm seeing it as an adventure. I get to open up my trunk and my bedroom is in the nature. I was still painting, and I even sold some pieces while I was in car life. One is in London right now with this beautiful person, which she was so kind. She just talked to me all the time. And we were so organized as well. So when I would post YouTube videos or even pictures, people would be like, wow, you look like you're camping. And it's like, wow, that's like crazy because it's all perspective, right? I mean, that's how I felt.
Stay back.
I didn't feel ashamed. I realized that when I did go to work and I was working at coffee shop jobs, when I would tell people I live in my car, they'd look at me like so sad, or it was just like a worried face, like almost like felt sorry for me, when I knew that I wasn't going to be there for long. Like, things change. It's inevitable. Something's going to change. We're saving up, or we're not. We're not going to be in this situation forever. It's okay. As of today, it's been 2 years that we've moved into this place where my boyfriend's mom was renting out to this family, and they moved out. And right in that week that they moved out, she called him and said, you need to come here and just live here. Still obviously charged us rent, and we were willing to pay, but it was such a blessing to have this space. I try to remember to look around now and think, wow, I'm still in my 20s. This is still a place where
Don't judge
things are going to change one day, and I'm going to look back and think, wow, I had my art studio in my living room. I noticed that a lot of the times I get nostalgic for not only the past, but I get nostalgic for the present moment, if that makes any sense. I start feeling that. I almost feel like my future self is watching me now and watching these best memories, and I can feel like the fleeting moments, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to really cherish these moments. And I try to remember, of course, and I go back to it, like, how can I slow down my days more, because life is going by way too fast. Like, how can I slow things down and of course, like get off your phone, stop scrolling, start reading, start creating. I think that's one of the reasons why I created us as well. Like one of the other reasons I created these videos.
Wow. Wow, that's so cool.
Which one?
Because that's the house from Dad's room.
This is where Michael Jackson was filmed.
It's gonna show it.
It's very important to count your blessings, because you know when they say that cliche thing that it's like it's all about the journey, but it's so true, because then I'll make it there, and then when I make it there, wherever that is, then what? These times are actually so valuable. I think that's why maybe
This door?
being immortal
That is
forever
so
wouldn't do it for me. I feel
look
like
at
the
this
fact that
one.
this is all just like a blimp, like the universe when we're not here is so like eternity. We're here for just a tiny little speck, like we just got here and we leave. That's freaking crazy. I'm very grateful that 109 of you are here.
No, right?
Welcome. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for subscribing to me. I post every 2 weeks. So, yeah. I love you. Thank you.